Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name is Duo the Dutch, also known as the Annoying Dutchman. And as you can see, I'm now finally going to play the Old Republic. I've been waiting for this game for a long time, and we're about to kick things off. So yeah, well, Star Wars The Old Republic is a MMORPG made by BioWare and LucasArts. It's been in the making for almost 2 years now, as far as I know. It's, well, it's big. It's very story-driven, which I'm a big fan of. Story, of course, it's very good as far as I can see. So yeah, what I'm going to show you is the Jedi Knight video because, well, I like Jedi. Most cool people always choose for this, the Sith Empire, and I'm not cool. I'm a lame-o. So we're going to be the good guy. And I'm really going to play it like a good guy, not like a Anakin Skywalker who's going to fall to the dark side. So yeah, first, before we get to pick our class and race, we're going to see a little intro video. I'll shut up during that so you guys can watch it.
Enough is enough. Republic is the galaxy's only hope for peace and justice. It must not fall. The Sith Empire exterminates everything in its path. The enemy has no remorse for the worlds it destroys. Everything we value will die unless we hold the line. This war isn't about politics or resources. We fight for survival, for freedom, for the Republic! Let's go! Move it up! Strike out! Every battle, there are fewer of us to keep up the fight. Those who remain pay a heavy price, but we know the Force is with us. We will never surrender, and we are not alone. The long night is finally ending.
So yeah, that was the intro to the Republic. As you saw, the evil Sith dude got his ass whooped. He got fucked up badly. So yeah, so this is the character creation screen, as you can see. Here are your 4 classes for the Republic. You got your Jedi Knight, all about melee combat, owning dudes with lightsabers, simple. Jedi Consular, much more Force-based, throwing all kinds of crap at people with the Force, kind of interesting. Smuggler, it's the cover class in the Republic, all about using blasters and all kinds of toys. And then there's the Trooper, the guy with the big gun, essentially. Seriously, you just a really big gun here. But like I said, we're going for the Jedi Knight class because, well, everybody likes a Jedi Knight. Well, I do. So yeah, next step, we can choose our races. You got human, which, well, can't get any more obvious than that. The Mira Luca or whatever. Apparently, basically, it's a human dude with a stupid eye cover or something. The Twi'lek, everybody knows these guys. The face tentacle, the head tentacle guys. The Zabrak, simply said the race, the Darth Maul race, I would say. And the Mirialan, or something like that. I don't know. But what can I say? I'm a human supremacist. Nah, just kidding. Just, well, human. I like to personify myself with my character, so that's why we choose for a human. Of course, I'm not gonna play as a female. I don't understand why anybody does that.
I will face down all darkness in the galaxy.
Well, we're not gonna go for the goatee, that's for sure. I think I'm just gonna not show you this stuff because nobody's really interested in seeing me create my character. So I'm just gonna skip this. So, and here we are. He's done. If anybody likes him, just leave something in the comments. I think I've created quite a good character. We're going to name him after the character from one of my favorite Star Wars games, which was Star Wars Jedi Knight Jedi Academy, which was called Jaden. So let's go over a quick few. Equipment, lightsabers and heavy armor, or medium, depending on which advanced class, which I'll get into in a moment. Abilities, well, that doesn't need any explaining. A lot of slicing up dudes with lightsabers. It just can't get any more basic. So yeah, at level 10, you get to select your advanced class, which is for the, of course, for the Jedi Knight, the Jedi Guardian, which is a tanky damager, lightsaber weapon, heavy, and focus. Focus is like rage; it builds up over by you doing combat. And then there's the Jedi Sentinel, heavy damager, uses dual lightsabers. Armor is less though. Again, just like the other class, just like the other advanced class. Medium armor. Okay, so let's get started. Well, there's going to be an introductory video, of course. Like I said, they're going to give you a really classic... They're going to give you the Star Wars introduction. This is for every class. It's different than what you are. So, still, these loading screens are... I do have to admit, unlike WoW, it's got a few loading screens, even between worlds. I consider it a minor detail considering what they're doing with this game. It's actually only traveling between worlds, and the world itself is almost like a separate continent. It's not as big as a continent, but it works the same way. If you're hearing some kind of noise in the background, that's because we've got new neighbors, and they're remodeling the house, of course, as what most neighbors do. So any noise you hear is probably from them. So, yeah, start with the Old Republic. I've been waiting. I've pre-ordered it. I've been in the early game access. Oh, wait, here we go. Enable dramatic voice acting. Here we go. Enable dramatic voice acting. Star Wars. Prologue. The Jedi Knight. It is a dark era for the Jedi Order. The Sith Empire obliterated the Jedi Temple on Coruscant and slaughtered many of the Republic's brave defenders during the last war. The surviving Jedi have withdrawn to their ancient homeworld of Typhon, where they take advantage of a fragile peace to train a new generation of guardians for the galaxy. Now, a new hope emerges. A young Padawan, strong in the Force, journeys to Typhon's dangerous wilderness to complete the final Jedi trials and become a Knight of the Republic. I just had to do that. I've always wanted to do this kind of narration. Well, before warning, I am still running this on my laptop. My laptop is not the most best rig in the world for video games. It still holds up itself pretty well. I've been able to fix a slight issue I've been having lately, so yeah, it should be fine by now. So now, during the whole thing for the storyline, I will of course mention about the story, and of course about comparisons to other MMOs, namely of course the most prime one, which is World of Warcraft. A lot of people say, yeah, it's nothing more than World of Warcraft in the Star Wars scene. I admit, it is. But the difference is, World of Warcraft is almost 7 years old, is it now? This game has about... this game is just recently out. They've taken out all the weak spots of World of Warcraft, improved it, they gave it the story, put in a lot of new elements into it, make it different. Okay, this is yeah, because like I said, I don't have the heftiest rig, so you're going to see a little bit of loading before these kind of cinematic events. Again, leave any sort of rage, hatred, or all that kind of shit in the comments section. Hate the game, not the player, dude. It's not my fault. Actually, I can expect now in the comments that people are going to say, oh, yeah, this is your fault. You should get a better computer. You have any idea? I'm a student. I'm still at school, and I don't have any sort of after-school job at the moment. I can't afford another laptop. Besides, I've got a small parental issue. They believe if it's not broke, don't replace it. It's mentality. In a way, that's true. Doesn't mean I always have to agree. Taking a bit longer than usual. As I can say, let's start with the comparison. Like I said, it's a lot like WoW. Combat, crafting. Well, crafting is a bit different, but I'll get to that later. Skills, which are your talents. But of course, like I said, there's an advanced class system, which is derived from what I would say from the Ion game, the MMO from Korea, which was published by NCSoft. It never really caught in the Western population. Don't know why. I've played it a short while. Besides me having some trouble with my own class, it was a fun time. So yeah. Okay, this is taking a little bit longer than expected. I don't understand why this is. So yeah, until this thing finally fixes itself, I'll just continue to